As I mentioned in the previous slide, we feel that community involvement and stakeholder engagement is critical to this process and literally the foundation of this process, which is one of the reasons why it's our first major activity. We approach this that the school district needs to do all it can to invite all stakeholders, all segments of the community, different areas in the school district. We understand that many times when schools and school districts invite stakeholders for input, it's sometimes difficult to attract people, and so we ask them to make a concerted effort, and we assist, as I mentioned in the previous slide, with marketing materials and some other ideas. Also working with a number of districts. We've had some have a lot more success than others. We sometimes refer them to talk with the administrators, board members, and others in those communities. As we work through our process, we want to invite community members, and we bring them in and usually have about a 3-hour meeting. The first 45 minutes to an hour is to explain to them the process. We, from beginning to end, we recognize the board and superintendent that night as being very, very supportive of the community, believing in the community, and feeling that they want to be transparent by inviting the community to be a part of this and a big part of this. We also, in the first hour, have the superintendent give the community a state of the school district address, in essence, factual information that will be easy to remember but is important, such as how many students in the school district, what the school district's budget is like, how many staff members they have, some data on transportation and lunch, so forth, and then some student achievement data. So the community members get a snapshot of the various areas of the school district and the scope of that. There are a number of people who sometimes say they can't come to the community engagement meeting, and so we also provide online surveys for those that could not be there that will stay up for at least a couple of weeks after the meeting. So we make sure that those who do not come, cannot come, also have an avenue in which to give input. So that first hour is the process, some data, simple data, but important data for the community. Then the next 2 hours we break the community members into small groups. On this slide you see some pictures of some actual community engagement meetings where we're getting stakeholder input and with questions, open-ended questions designed by the school district. So that input will be helpful as we develop the plan. We try, when we can, to use community members as facilitators as much as possible.